I told you about the time when I was a bag boy for a golf course and I had to pick range balls by hand.
Oh yeah, you told me
Yeah,
how to pick
we
mine.
didn't. We were such a piece of shit court.
I would have pelted you so hard.
Yeah. So
Oh,
hang
my
on.
God.
So you go to a golf course and at the driving range, they got a cart and everything with cage on it and everything like that. We used to have one, no windows. So the moment, so when you face, so when you turn,
I suck at golf, but I'd
Dude,
definitely
I'm telling you
throw
right
a ball
now,
at your
I
ass.
don't know how many times I had a golf ball come screaming into the passenger seat, and I'm just like, oh, thank you, God. So you turned facing the range at your own peril. It happens so because it hits the cage at first. Oh, you performance review.
This is a performance review.
3, 2,
1.
So
I'm just making noises.
should we say it now? Should we have? You know what?
What?
Let's have a moment of silence.
You're not getting one.
Why?
Don't be upset.
He's
because we still got Hot Wheels.
No.
We still got Hot Wheels.
Can we do just like a like?
We'll
Take your hat off and bow.
It's such a sad day. That was such a sad day. Were
No,
you
it wasn't.
sad?
No.
Oh, I was.
I didn't know about it until you texted me. I was sitting in a bar drinking.
Did you go home?
Yeah.
Of course you did. You know why? Because you were depressed.
I was
You're gonna
depressed.
cry.
You were sad.
No, it wasn't.
Everybody
sad.
was sad.
Nobody was sad.
What are you talking about?
Just stick with movies. That's all he's got to do. Stick with movies and making a soccer team.
He's got. He has a good soccer team. Too.
So for everybody who doesn't know, Mr. Governor Matthew McConaughey decided not
want to
to
be
run.
governor. Yeah.
He's governor of my heart.
He's the governor of your heart.
Yeah, he is.
That's a shitty.
What?
That is such a shitty compliment.
What?
I just picture telling a woman that. Just
Yeah.
like you have the key to my heart, or
Yeah.
something romantic,
And,
that,
I mean-
and then it'd be like, you are the governor of my
Yeah.
heart.
What I would have to say
That
is
is
like,
so shitty.
what I would have to say is like, you're the co-governor because Maddie's always in there.
So the best part about this is our lovely Garrett and Kenny have made a bet that within a year or
No.
is it
Oh
anytime?
no!
Anytime.
Well, anytime. This
Anytime.
is life. This is
Lifetime bet that if Kenny can get a selfie with Matthew McConaughey, everything that social media wise that Garrett owns will have that picture of. Kenny.
I will do my phone background, my wallpaper, my inside wallpaper on my phone,
Thank you.
my Facebook profile.
Thank
Anyone who adds me on social media at that point will think I'm you.
Right.
And my friend request will probably go up.
No,
and then,
I doubt
they're
that.
going to get disappointed when they're
by dudes.
Yeah, I
By
doubt that
dudes.
for sure.
well, they're going to get
That-
disappointed too.
That guy's definitely 10%.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm telling you right now, me and Maddie, I guarantee you we're getting.
I
one.
don't think it's ever going to happen.
So you're gonna go to a soccer game and be like, Governor, I love you.
I looked into.
You have to get a side-by-side selfie.
Yes.
Hey, Matt, will you take a picture with me?
Yes.
He has to say, all right, with the little
With
hook
the
'em
horns, right.
Hook 'em horns, and you have to take a selfie with them.
Right.
And the moment you do that and you send it to me, all right, fine.
And you-
this is a challenge that I'm not going to be ashamed to lose.
You don't.
But
think
I'm
this is gonna happen.
more entertained on how you're going to make it happen.
it's
That's
gonna
what I'm
happen.
we
looking
know
forward to.
it's gonna happen.
Yes.
I'm
100%.
challenging him that it's not. I don't think
it's
it will
gonna happen.
But I also
might
win.
happen.
The
Next
man
week,
has
this-
met wrestlers and UFC
He
fighters.
gave him wrong. He gave him wrong directions.
but he still met him.
He was a jackass and gave one the wrong directions.
I had to. I didn't want
Is
to.
that the right direction?
I didn't want to tell him I didn't know. Who wants to tell somebody that?
Yeah,
I don't look like an idiot.
I'd be more than happy. Like, fuck if I knew, dude. I don't live here.
So great if like you saw on the news later on, like so and so died in a traffic accident. He took a wrong turn.
Was shot walking down the wrong neighborhood. And you're like,
Whoops.
And you were just like, oh, that's my fault.
On his deathbed, he's like, that damn kid gave me the wrong direction.
I have no problem telling anyone, like, hey, do you know? Nope. No idea. My wife's like, I don't
Are
live
you
here.
serious?
Yeah.
I have never in my life told somebody I didn't know how to get there.
I just don't care.
If they ask, I tell them.
Yeah.
you're
right or wrong.
You're a bigger dick.
No,
You are. You're
like
a
somebody
big piece of
pulled
shit.
like. Oh, I'll tell you this one. So, I used to work at a place down by Baylor, and somebody came in and they asked directions. Like I don't know, they asked directions somewhere in Lorena.
Yeah.
And I go, oh, easy as pie. I was like, go down 35, take this exit. Bye, 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 bye. I rattled it off. I was like, you're right there. I was like, you could throw a rock and hit it. And they were like, great. And they left. And the guy next to me goes, man, he goes, it's like you're a map in your head. I go, none of that was true. I was like, but I'm not going to be the guy that tells you I don't know.
I just tell them, like, I don't know. I don't live there.
The worst part is you were at work, so like these people would probably come back and be like,
Yeah, they're going to come back.
look here, man. Like,
I told my dad one time, we were trying to get to, we were going to this like, oh man, this thing was Shady with a capital S. We went to he goes, we're going to go see these MMA fights. And I go, where are they at? He goes, Fort Worth. I go, I mean, what's the name? What's the banner?
Yeah.
And he goes, well, I don't know. And I was like, oh, okay. So we went, when we walked in the door, we'll get back to this in a minute, but we walked in the door, they had like 15 sheriff's officers, and when you walked in, they patted you down, gave you the metal detector wand. I was like, where are we? But anyway, going to this place, it was in the hood. And my dad was like, I don't know which way to go. And I was like, you just go up and hang a right. And he went and hung a right. I was like, now go left. And he went left. I was like, now you go around the block. And I was like, and he goes, do you know where you're going? I go, no, I'm looking. I was like, I don't know.
what would it end up being? Like bum fights or something?
Oh, no, it was actually legit fights, but my God, it was just
in the hood. Ricky's getting shot down the alleyway in the hood. Yeah.
Every single section had a sheriff's officer sitting behind it. I was like, what's going to happen? What's going on? Why is this happening?
These MMA from prison?
Yeah, like, who are they bringing out?
They're fighting for parole.
They shipped him in. They shipped him in from prison.
Yeah, I was like, who are they bringing in?
Oh my God, go fuck yourself so fucking much.
I'm sadly disappointed that you haven't finished that already.
I know, that's the one. Actually, I am
I've been
insulted
gone
by
all
that.
day.
And you didn't take it, you brought it with me? You just didn't take, okay.
I brought it with me.
Yeah. Last night he brings that on and brings it in the
parched.
truck. I just looked at him, I said, you're not going to finish it all the way back to Waco. Oh, no, I'll finish it. I said, we're not stopping for you to piss.
I was parched.
Then he's like, oh, I'll just go in the shop. I was like, your dick stays in your pants, and we're not stopping. So you pay the price there.
You've never been parched?
No.
What?
No. I'm also saying that just because I don't want to give you the satisfaction that I
You
agree.
have been parched.
No.
Yeah.
I bet you were parched the other day.
Oh,
Ooh, that was actually pretty nice.
It was.
It picked up pretty clear on that one.
That felt amazing.
We're retarded.
That felt amazing.
Go ahead. Save.
Yeah, that's gonna be a clip.
Clip
There you
it.
go. Yeah, clip it. Clip it.
I think we're getting back to our first episode where all we do is talk about.
Oh
stupid
God, no!
water.
Yeah, we got
Get back on track.
Gotta get back on track.
Get back on track.
We're not like Hey Babe in the maggot debate. All right, we can't fall into that. We can't dive into that hole. We got to learn from Sal and them. All right.
I have never watched an episode of anything in my entire life and screamed at a screen. I was screaming.
What are you just talking
Jesus
about?
Christ, you're grown men.
Where maggots come
I do
from?
not know where a maggot comes from. I don't know how you're 40 and don't know how a maggot
Well,
comes
you know,
from.
I am. But well, it did take me a minute last night when we were watching Bert, and he did this bit about the deaf kids.
Oh, yeah.
Like, well, how do they know who to get a sign? Do they register them like guns? Yeah, they just
so
come
great.
by and honk. If they don't look, oh yeah, put a sign up. They're deaf. Yeah, go fuck yourself. You're an asshole.
I think this is the most we've actually ever drank water on the episode.
Yeah.
See, I'm telling you, I'm breaking ground with everybody.
Yeah.
Well, I got to catch up. I haven't drank water in like 2
He's just more
days.
impressed for the fact that I have core water.
Yeah.
instead
Oh
of-
God.
Look, see? Get on board.
No,
Why?
I'm not getting on that train. No, I'm just gonna stay on the platform.
You know why he's drinking that? He watched the series.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did.
No, I did not.
Do not feed that ego.
Once again, in the words of Garrett, fuck Zac Efron.
No.
Yeah, there you go.
Absolutely not.
A lot of people though all agree with me after that episode.
But what?
Fuck Zac Efron.
No.
Well, women say I want to, and then they follow with,
Yeah, so see, that works.
which I don't blame them.
Yeah.
Handsome man.
He is. He is.
Yeah.
I'm not that.
No.
It's tough on this end, you know?
Oh yeah. Are you kidding me? It's hard.
Well, I feel like it's more of a scared thing.
There's nothing. No, I'm not intimidating at all.
Yeah, well, I'm not saying intimidating. I'm just saying, like, if let's just say in a cataclysmic situation that they're underneath you, and, and you die,
Okay, good point.
then they die.
Yeah, it's a very good point.
Because
There is no getting me up.
350 pounds of dead weight.
You know what?
I told him at work, I'm like, hey, if I fall, just get a forklift.
Yeah,
What was it? A couple of years ago, Tiffany had us put the tree up. I got on like the 20-foot ladder.
yeah.
Jesus.
And she's just like, are you sure? I said, yeah. And I looked back, I was like, hey, Brandon, if I fall, move.
Get out of the way.
Dude, don't catch me. I said, you'll die.
Yeah, I'll tell you what though, if there was, I'm eating your big ass.
Oh,
now we want to talk about
days.
Now if we're talking about end of the world scenario,
oh yeah.
I am cutting out your heart.
No,
And I'm going to eat it in front of everyone.
No.
Let's be real here.
Just so that way I can state my dominance.
I'm telling you right now, if a zombie knocks on the back door, I'm stabbing you first. Guaranteed. You're going down.
No.
Right off the jump. No. It's just right across the table.
You are my human. No, you're going to be my human meat shield. That's going to get me to my truck.
No.
And then I'm peeling out of here. No.
Oh, I'm telling you, man, I'm not good at a lot of things. I feel like I am. So I haven't found the thing I'm really good at. Like some people are like, oh, I'm good at cards, or I'm good at this, or I'm good at football, or yada, yada, yada. You know, good at breaking into things. Like I haven't found my niche, but I'm telling you, when the zombie apocalypse comes, that's when this guy's going to shine.
You do.
I
have
can't
one.
break into stuff.
I was going to say, that is your
We've
niche.
heard stories.
I've heard. You've told me stories.
Now,
you can break into shit.
That being said, I think that fully feeds into the zombie apocalypse theory of me. Like I'm telling you, that's when I'm going to shine. That's when
Zombies are all coming up, and you're like, we got to get in the house.
Game time.
Kay's like, Bobby Pin.
Yeah, no, it's just
I got
not
you.
even that.
Credit card.
I'm telling you, man,
Credit card.
I'm gonna be good, and that's where I'm gonna shine. I feel like that's when my A game comes out.
This man was useless all of his life.
Useless all of his life.
Fucking
It
useless.
took the world had to end for him to be
this
important.
fucking tool bag. Then
Daddy's probably somebody.
candy his whole life. And
if you really think about it, okay, so any say apocalypse zombie movie, you get a character that they're just mediocre, but then they become the big hero, right?
Right.
You know how big of a piece of shit you got to be, because to where man, it took the end of the fucking world for you to be somebody, to be important.
Oh, that's so great.
don't
Don't
insult me.
I think that's just selfish. Is all it is.
Insult me, because that's don't insult me, man.
I think I'm neither either way.
What? You don't think you're going very far in the zombie apocalypse?
Well, it depends. Walking Dead? Oh, yeah, we're good. I'm more worried about you than I would be zombies. Now, 28 days later, I'm just going to eat a bullet. I'm not fighting
Really?
that. Yeah. Wait, you really think I'm running?
The Walking Dead ones, they run.
They're not that quick. Like 28 days later?
No, they're not that quick.
Yeah, I think what World Z was.
Yeah, World War Z with now that's tough. I'm not eating a bullet. I mean, I'm going out in style, but it's yeah, but just Walking Dead.
Oh no, that I'm down.
Yeah,
I'm more worried about you.
Yeah, I'm lasting a while.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, you definitely want to be on my team. I'm Negan-esque. You definitely want to be with me. You don't want to be against me because
You would be a showman.
Oh.
You would.
Oh.
The moment Ken has to go and execute somebody, he's dick hard with a baseball bat. Just
we're gonna make sure that everybody knows what's gonna happen.
Kenny, you're enjoying this a little too much, man. You need to calm down.
Sure am.
Dial it back just a hair.
Yeah,
just a scotch.
What was that?
Oh man, you and your. Did you just look at the piece of paper on the wall?
No.
yesterday?
Word of day calendar?
Yeah,
No, I do not.
Are you sure?
I don't. I swear.
Because I feel like you're catching up on your word of day calendar. I feel like you're like, shit, I haven't changed it in
I
like
think he's trying to like.
2 weeks. I gotta hurry up and get them in.
He's trying to change the mentality of everybody's thinking he's a Neanderthal, so now he's gonna use.
I'm
is
not
that
a
what it is?
Neanderthal. I have
Are
an
you-
education.
Are you feeling a little like
I am
little
educated.
inferior because
Brain-
they call you Neanderthal? So you're like, I know what I'll do.
Brain
I'm
increase
educated.
1% each day.
I'm educated. I'm not a Neanderthal.
You're educated.
Yes, I have a piece of. Well, okay, let me rephrase that because I got a piece of paper that says I had.
Yeah, that just means you cheat really good.
That's exactly what it means. I cheated very well.
Yeah. I can't.
I put more effort into cheating in school than I did to study.
Oh man, I went to what God, it wasn't even a half a semester of college. It was less than that. It was like, I'll tell you this. I was gone before the drop class date.
God,
That's only like a couple of weeks. I went in and I just remember I sat down and I couldn't listen to these fucking idiots not one more day. And it just happened. I'd just gotten out of, psychology, sociology. I listened to this knucklehead talk about a fucking dog. It's something about a
Pavlov's dog.
There it is. Something about his mouth watering.
Ringing the bell.
Yeah, ringing the bell.
Start
thing.
salivating because you got trained. Yeah.
And so we got into I won't
look at the big brain on this guy.
I won't call it an argument, but I'll call it a heated discussion.
Yeah.
When I said that's nature. It has nothing to do with psychology. It's nature.
It's conditioning.
And he was like, no, it's what he said. He said it's conditioning. I go, the fuck it is. And like, I had no problem. I was like, the fuck it is. And he goes, dude, if I walked in here every day and I put a cheeseburger on your desk and you ate the fucking cheeseburger and the 5th day I just come in and blast you in the face, I was like, that's not conditioning. That's just me being an asshole. I was like,
me being an asshole.
Yeah. I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, it's stupid.
Pavlov would disagree with you, but.
And then I have to go to the next class. It's some kind of history class, and I have to listen to this jack off spout off something about. I don't know what he was talking about.
Oh, come on, tell me.
I really don't remember.
God, come on,
I really
give me
don't,
something.
But all I remember is
I love history.
All I remember is my college career ended with me just sitting there hungover, and I looked up and went, "Oh God, fuck this guy!" And I just got up and left. And that was the end of my college career. It was a fuck this asshole, man.
Funny thing is, I didn't learn a lot of shit until after college.
Yeah,
Well,
I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah.
Best tool to learn.
I just never. I don't know. I wasn't a good high school student though, man. Like I can't sit there and listen to.
Oh, don't get me wrong.
Did you graduate?
My grades were dog shit.
No, I didn't remember if you graduated or not.
I was a C student. Let's be real here. I was lucky to be a B student.
I never made it.
I was very good at cheating.
Yeah.
2.7.
If I would have showed up, I'd have been really good at cheating. But it was me. It was actually me getting there. That was the real.
I got
crux I ran into.
There was college courses that I took that I was real lucky when they go, oh, you got to lock down your internet. You can't use it. Okay, that's fine. I'm real quick at texting and typing. Bam, 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 bam. And next thing I know, I go look on Google. I found the whole damn test.
Yeah.
So I would purposely you know what? I'm not doing that great. I'll give myself a B minus. I'll make it 80.
Right.
Oh wow, you did real good. Oh yeah, I studied real hard.
Dude, we had a teacher, our English. I think it was our English in. I think it was our sophomore year. He would not give me and my buddy any more paper or like homework. He would be like, "Are you gonna do this today?" We're like, "Nah." We just fucking slept in his class all day long.
Can we talk a minute about how we did? I never did. Never had any hot teachers. Mm-hmm. This is bullshit. You see on the news about little Timmy.
Oh,
banging,
I know.
Right? I'm like, where?
Hold on. What I can't stand about these fucking assholes is the fact that this teacher is giving up the leg to you and you go spout it off to your buddy. You take that to the grave like you're in the mafia. What the fuck is wrong with you?
So you're telling me right now, you
Absolutely.
wouldn't have told me?
I'm telling you, I'm taking it to the grave until we get old enough where I can be like, yeah, I fucked her.
Okay, that makes sense.
No. Oh, no. When she's giving it up to me, absolutely
I'm going to tell you right now, at first, I'd be like, yeah, I'm not going to say anything. I feel like after a while, me being as dumb as I was, I'm like, hey, guess what? I'm banging
if
Miss
she's
so-and-so.
giving you that gold mine,
mine.
Yeah. She's like, oh, you can have this. You just have to keep your mouth shut. You know, I would come to school with duct tape on my mouth.
Most of the teachers we had, they look like me.
Yeah. We only had, we had three. We had three hot teachers. One was a lesbian. One was married to a coach. And one, I was pretty sure she was banging the quarterback.
He was the one that was already
I
doing
told
it.
you about the one that we thought was
And
pretty
he had
hot.
my thing because every time we asked him, he was like, nope.
I told you about the one English teacher we had who was pretty hot, and her husband did whatever job he did have.
Right.
But he showed up to school one day with like extreme yo-yo skills, and we were just like,
Oh yeah, we've had this.
and we were like,
conversation.
really? You let this inside you?
Yeah, he does.
This is the man you go to bed with every night.
Yeah. That's
You're
when
showing
you
me
stand
the
up-
whole rocking the cradle.
Yeah,
and you're,
that's when you stand up and go, you're not fucking this guy.
like,
No
really?
way.
That's who did it? That's
Yeah.
who. I should be banging a supermodel. What the
Yeah.
hell? Don't get me wrong. The guy was like 6'5" and good looking, so
Well,
that makes sense
okay,
too.
there you go. Probably had a hog leg on him. But
Probably. Oh, hammer.
yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. So, put that away.
Don't use the restroom around with you. You're gonna, huh?
Oh, I'll look. Only if you lie to me.
Only if you,
Only if you lie to me.
What if I lied to you on purpose?
I mean, that's on you.
Well, that's more on you than anything.
But if
he's
you're
he's 10% gay, but if you're lying, you're the 100% gay.
Weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm telling you now, if I'm in the urinal next to you, you tell me you got a big one, I'm gonna definitely go.
It's not even out of curiosity. It's for justice.
Yeah.
This is like
it's for you being a dick. Now, I'm not saying that you don't. I'm just saying that we're gonna do a little discovery.
We're fact-checking this.
We're gonna verify.
We're gonna verify. No, you don't.
So now you can't trust them. You're like, dude,
yeah. Then you can't trust anything they say after that.
Yep.
If they're gonna lie about pee-pee size, that's it. No. You might as well. I mean, you might as well lie about kids and puppies and
Turns out the name's not even real. Yeah. They're not even a real person.
Yeah, he's not even real. He's got an alias. Yeah, I don't trust any guy like that.
I was the opposite way. I was like, no, mine's small.
Yeah.
That way they would be like,
Is it or is it not?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably gonna have to take a piss in this episode somewhere. All this freaking water we've been
I
drinking.
know. Put that down. Put it down.
On this episode, Ken drowns himself.
Put it down. We're getting away from water.
I was just gonna drink. Excuse me. Yeah. So yeah, I definitely wouldn't. I'm not saying anything. No. You ever been to a boss? You ever been to boss?
No.
Really?
All
What
my bosses have been men.
That doesn't answer the question though.
No, I've never banged a boss.
All your bosses.
Actually, I can tell you right now. Let's see. I have the 2 jobs I had. No, I'm sorry. I take that back. 3. The 3 jobs I had before now.
Oh, so you're a long time worker.
No, I've never jumped job to job to job.
Really?
No, God, no. I've had.
I can't say anything. I'm
Really? You're a long timer? Oh, wow.
I've only had
most of my life. I've always worked probably 2 jobs, where one job overlapped into the other, and then that first one.
So
would
you've
fall
never
off.
been jobless?
No, God, no.
I think I've only had.
I've always made money.
six different jobs since I've.
Really?
Yeah.
That's not bad.
When I used to work for a golf course,
Jesus.
and then when I went from there, I worked at a golf course and was a bouncer. Then I went from a bouncer to working at the factory, and I worked those 2 jobs till I was hired on full time. And because of that schedule, I can't work 2 jobs. I've had 2 jobs damn near my whole entire work life.
I think the shortest I had was Rosati's. I only worked there for like a month. I was a dishwasher.
Oh, dude, I've got a 2-hour spot on my record.
You worked for 2 hours? Just where?
I got through the. I just saw this.
Oh, yeah, come on.
I was
Story time.
dude. I was hard up for a job. I mean, hard up. Couldn't find nothing. Like I was getting to the broke side.
Yeah.
And even the hustling wasn't doing much anymore. So I was like, I got to find something, anything. So I called this dipshit that I used to go to high school with. He's a moron. He worked at Jack in the Box. And he goes, I can get you a job up here. I ain't got nothing against people in fast food. I really don't, man. If that's your thing, that's your thing.
Yeah.
But I was like, okay, man, I'll work. I'll he goes, man, I can get you a job right now. I was like, great. So I went up there, talked to the manager. He literally, I was filling out the application and he was getting me clothes. You know,
oh no, I don't care what you put on there. You're getting hired.
You're getting hired. So I filled out the application. He said, look, we got to have you watch a couple of safety videos and then we're going to start training. I go, great. So I watched probably an hour's worth of safety videos. So I was actually only technically working for about an hour. But I put the little Jack in the Box shirt on. I put the little Jack in the Box hat on. Everything. And no, this was when they had the paper hats. So I had to put the little douchey paper hat thing on. Yeah. And so it was the one right over on Hewitt Drive. And so he said, we're going to start you out. And they started me out doing something. He said, and then we're going to let you, basically, this guy's going to take the order over the drive-through window. Yeah. And you're just going to hand him the food and work the register, and then you can get a feel for how the drive-through works. And I was like, great. So I stand at the little register and these guys, I can hear what they're saying, and they order their food and they pull up, and this is the middle of summer and it's a car full of my buddies. Like a car full of friends, and they just go, ha, 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 like that. And I just go, not for me.
Not for me.
So, here, keep your paper hat. It's like, he goes, are you leaving? I go, yeah. I go, just keep that check, man. I've only been here a couple hours. It's
not worth it.
It's like $14. It's fine.
It's just a waste of paper.
Yeah, don't even fill it out. This is how I went to W2.
When I was playing ball at Cisco, we had a guy there my first year who was working at Subway for extra cash, and it was just right down the road. So we'd come in, and at first he's, "Hey, welcome to Subway." Anyone else? But the moment we walk in, fuck y'all want? I'm looking like, "Hey man, let's go get a foot long Italian urban cheese. What do you want on it?" Every meat.
Every meat. All the meats.
All the meat. All the cheese.
veggies.
All the veggies. You could not close this fucking thing. It'd be wide open and everything all set up. And then I look at me like, you just go, all right, it gets ready, salt and pepper. Go, hey man, you know what? I'm not hungry. I'm gonna head on out. I ain't paid for it yet. I can't do anything with it. So I just bounced on out there. He's just like, dude, you're just wasting all this fucking food. I would do it so many times.
My old job was so physically demanding that like it was actually a really hard job. So when new people came in, we had like a community pool of like how long it was going to take them to quit.
Yeah.
And there was
You're like Shawshank. You're just like, oh yeah, I got 20 on this guy. He does less than
one
me.
big fat piece of shit came in one time. It's just, God, he was worthless. He walked in, he started working in our area. And I just remember blatantly going up in front of him, like in his face and going, break time. And just like walking away. And I'll be damned if we didn't get to break. And he goes, I forgot I had a court date. And he left and never came back. I won $54.
Oh my God. I told you about the time when I was a bag boy for a golf course and I had to pick range balls by hand.
Oh yeah, you told me.
Yeah, we were such a piece of shit court.
I would have pelted you so hard.
Yeah. So
Oh
hang
my
on.
God.
So you go to a golf course and at the driving range, they got a cart and everything with cage on it and everything like that. We used to have one, no windows. So the moment, when you turn,
I suck at golf, but I definitely throw a ball at your ass.
I don't know how many times I had a golf ball come screaming into the passenger seat, and I'm just like, oh, thank you, God. So you turned facing the range at your own peril. It happens because it hits the cage at first. Oh, you flinch. You're just kind of like, oh shit. After a while, you get used to it.
Yeah.
Then after a while, you're coming up to the range and you'll go to the far left where someone's gonna fucking hook it. Someone's gonna shank it. It's just gonna go shoom.
I don't understand
And it goes right. I wanted money.
How much money do you need?
I needed money. It was right down the road from home.
I don't care. What do you pay? Why don't you be a hooker, man? Like just bend over and go, hey, I need money. Like, what are you talking about?
Golf balls would come flying through that window and hit the seat, and you're just like, Jesus Christ. So then that breaks down. So what they do is they took a four-wheeler, welded the part that shagged all the balls, they welded it onto the front. So, and this four-wheeler was a tiny four-wheeler. This wasn't a big one.
So you look like Donkey Kong.
I look like Donkey Kong on Super Mario Kart with this tiny-ass cart. So now there's no cage, and you have to pick certain moments. But my boss is like, we're out of range balls. Go pick. We're like, there's people down there like, go pick range balls. And fuck, man. Okay, fine.
Oh, no, man.
So we got, it's a gray trash can. You just empty out a trash can, wash it out, and strap it down, take it down, and that's what you're dumping them in. Well, then that breaks down. So what do we do now? Put a golf cart, strap on a trash can with it, put off to the side, get this little shag ball bagger that only holds like 20 balls, go out there, dump. This piece of shit course I did that for $8 an hour. For $8.
Dude, you could have took one at the head and be like,
yeah. Oh, I was praying. I was like,
you could have been drooling the rest of your life. It would be in the middle
of the summer. It's 100 degrees. Some jackass is coming out there hitting 10 fucking buckets because he has nothing else better to do. And I'm thinking to myself, please hit me. Please just hit me right in the temple, put me in a coma so I could sue the fuck out of this course because I'm going to.
Did you tell your dad what you did for a living?
My dad would hit at the range. My dad would go out there and hit.
I would have never said anything.
I told my dad he's out there hitting.
No.
He'd be telling me like, oh yeah, that's my son.
I gotta support him.
You're talking. That's my son, Delbert.
$20 if you could drive it into his forehead.
From a Luke at the end of the deal. It's my son. I'm telling you, my dad would have never showed up. No.
Because I worked there, my dad got a deal. So you got to play for cheap. He'd show up late in the day after work, and he'd come up busy, and he'd go hit range balls and then go play.
Oh, my dad would have disowned me. No, he'd have been like, "You're making what? Like $8 an hour to take golf balls off the dome?"
I was 16. My big ass driving a 2000 Honda Accord that was owned by a family of 5. So you had kid stains, juice stains in the back, shit like that, food stains. And then I was working for $8 an hour. I had to negotiate to get bumped out. It was $7.50. Starting out minimum wage. And then when they got down to that, I said, hang on, if you're going to have me do this, I got to get a pay raise or something. I'm
50 cents.
I'm cutting down trees and tearing them down with the tractor. They're going to fall on my head. You got me putting a hose in a gas can of jet fuel, and I got to stick my arm in there and inhale gas fumes all day. Oh my God, OSHA would have lost their fucking mind.
$8 an hour.
But I could just see it though at the end of that week when Garrett got that paycheck of $50 or $500.
It couldn't have been more than a couple $100.
Yeah. Oh,
it
yeah.
couldn't have been.
Like
He's like,
200 at most.
I'm living big balling, baby.
That was the other thing. Bi-weekly pay.
Oh my
Jesus.
God! You had to wait 2 weeks.
I had to wait 2
Get
weeks.
the fuck out.
Bi-weekly pay.
My mom used to get paid.
You
once
would
a
tell
month.
me
That's not
about working.
doing shit for once a month.
So when someone tells me about, man, I work a dead end job, like, oh really?
Yeah, do you?
Man, I'm working too hard. Oh really?
Yeah, are you?
Oh, you're working too hard, are you? Huh? How about I go ahead and take this candy and throw it at you all fucking day? I'll pelt you in the face.
Dude.
At one time, so we're next to the airport. Well, one of the golfers, he's a pilot. Well, they got some old jet fuel that they're not going to use, so the golf course would buy it for him when we switched to gas carts. We had a pump, but we got to put it in. You got to put whatever chemical in it to dumb it down for golf carts to use. I don't know. I'm
telling you golf carts are running off of jet fuel?
This is fucking fuel for airplanes.
Jesus.
I shit you not. You think, it's this giant
How are you
container.
fucking alive? That shit would have blown the fuck up.
We get this fucking pump with a fucking hose that was cut to fit it. Well, Garrett, you need to keep that hose in there. So I'm standing above an open container of gas, just inhaling fumes to keep the hose from either sticking to the wall or, I got to go a little further. We're getting low. I'm just inhaling all these fumes.
And at no time, you just didn't throw the hose down. Fuck this shit.
I needed money.
No, you don't need money that bad.
I needed money.
Nobody needs the money that bad.
I don't like asking mom and dad for money, so I need money.
My God.
So when we switched to
For the
gas,
job?
so
No
when we
wonder
switched
you're
to
a
gas,
Neanderthal. All your
before-
brain cells got fucking killed by jet fuel.
Before we went to the gas pump, we only had gas cans. So guess who had to fill those up? 6 gas cans a day, about 2 or 3 times a day. Guess who had to fill it up?
Wait. And you just carried around and filled tanks up?
So remember what I was driving? I was driving a fucking Honda. So I got gas cans in the back seat and the passenger seat about 2 or 3 trips a day, inhaling gas fumes. Now, don't get me wrong.
You're not in the inside of the car?
No,
You don't have a truck for you to use?
Dad had the truck.
God damn it.
Dad wouldn't give me a truck.
Then why are you using your car? The golf cart place didn't give you the... Get the
Nope.
fuck out of here.
None of them had a truck. So yeah, I had to go get gas myself. Now, don't get me wrong. I did bump it up to where I'm like, hey, I need this much for gas. So that way, for a whole year, I didn't have to buy any gas. I did free gas, a little extra money.
Well,
in my
yeah,
pocket.
and you got cancer for it.
Yeah, you're definitely going to be one of those guys that are like, hey, if you have this, you have a class
if
action
you got
lawsuit coming your way.
mesothelioma for...
You're going to be a rich man if you make it to 60.
I'm not going to be rich. That golf course is shit. They ain't got no money.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, when they got the new owners, they came by and they just see me halfway into a gas container, just like, oh, hey, how you doing?
So basically what
Welcome to Lake Waco.
So basically what you're saying in a vacuum is you were Bill Murray from Caddyshack.
Yes,
what you're telling me?
I am absolutely Bill Murray from Caddyshack.
Chase some gophers around too.
I had to cut trees. I hope with a cord. Oh yeah, I did. I dug up pipes and had to refix water lines.
You're just out there in the Magnolias. This is about 270 yards.
We would have to dig up busted water lines. So you shut it off, and we didn't have no backhoe or nothing. And these pipes were about 4 or 5 feet deep. Garrett, get some shovels. Go to digging.
Isn't that when you should have?
I'd come home waist deep and arms all covered in mud, and I'm just, how was work? Dad's just like, Working hard, huh? So yeah, tell me how, oh yeah, my job sucks. Like, oh really? Oh, your job sucks.
That's kind of how I explain. When I worked at the marina, that's kind of how I explained the marina. It wasn't a job as much as it was an endurance test.
That's all it was. And that's why I stayed. I was like, I can't let it beat me. Let it beat me.
Well, the only difference between me and you is I wasn't doing it for $8 an hour.
Yeah. I was in high school. They knew. They're like, no, we're not paying you. So when I negotiated, I'm like, guys, I need to, God, Tyler. Jesus, Tyler.
Oh, God.
Yeah, whenever I negotiate, I'm like, guys, I can't do this for like minimum wage. You got to give me something. I've been here for already 4 years of.
He was there.
Well, it was.
You did this bullshit for 4 years and minimum fucking wage. Oh God! You asked for a raise 4 years later.
This was the time lapse. This is the time lapse when I'm. This is the time lapse whenever, because I used to work there on and off whenever I was playing ball at Cisco. That was my summer and winter job when I came home. But when I finally came back, that's when I started bartending and bouncing. Okay. So then when I was working there also, I was just get off at 3 a.m. I got 5 a.m. I'm back at the golf course. Okay. And that's why I was like, if y'all want to keep me, you got to give me a raise. They're like, we give you 50-cent raise. I was just like, okay.
Did you get free rounds of golf at least?
Oh, I got to play all the golf I wanted. Yeah.
Right. It makes it a little better.
And I still suck at golf, but I got to play for free. Yeah, I didn't have to pay for shit. Dad got the discount.
Oh, my God. He said after 4 years. Well, you really told them, Garrett.
Oh, I know, right? I'm a real good haggler. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Bring me to the negotiation table. Oh, yeah. I'm going to get something there for you.
I feel like I'm going to pass out. Finally, after 4 years, I said enough of this.
I was just like, guys, you want me to keep doing this? I got to get some type of pay out of this.
Yeah, so wait.
So high school, I'm getting paid minimum wage. I get it. I'm a teenager. I'm not going to make a lot of money. I'm just not. So, but then also, I'm going to play ball at Cisco. I'm away. I can't work and do school and play ball. I just couldn't do it. So, $20 a week. Dad's like, hey, I sent you $20 if you're going to go do something. Well, I went to beer.
Right.
We're all drinking. So, when I come home for summer break, I was like, hey, can I come back and work my old job? He's like, yeah, we'll take you. Just, however, maybe 40 hours a week or whatever. I said, all right. So, I'd work during the summer. I didn't go like, oh, summer vacation. Let's go to Cabo. And it's like, I didn't do that.
So,
it's spring break. What'd you do for spring break? I went back to my old job because I needed money.
I'm only going to need you to walk me through one more thing, just so that we're perfectly, so I'm completely clear on what's going on.
Okay.
So, you're going to do range balls, and people are firing them off at your head.
Yeah.
You got your hand in a jet fuel tank.
Yeah.
You're going to fill up your own gas tanks.
Yeah.
At the place and put them in your own car
Yep.
to drive them back. And you're telling me that when you went to the negotiation table, you
I just told him, I was like, I need a pay raise.
I know, but when you went I get it. I understand. But when you went to the negotiation table, you didn't ever, at any point in the back of your head, going, there's not one other motherfucker on this planet that's going to do this. I've got all the power.
They just didn't care.
Because if you would have said, fuck it, I'm out. You know who they're finding to do that job? Not a soul.
No, they're going to find some other dumb high school kid to come in. Okay, I'll do it.
Oh, my God. Nobody's doing that. Only Garrett.
For 4 years.
For 4 years. It's
You started when you were 16, right?
Oh.
Yeah,
So
I started there when I was 16.
All the way until you were 20.
Oh, man.
Jesus.
Whenever I got done playing at Cisco was when I was working at the...
I have to agree with Kenny on that one. I was like, at what point in time did you go, or why didn't you go, man, fuck this shit?
I didn't want to go start a new job. I already had one.
Oh. So then you would play ball and then come back and do it like on spring break. So you never went on a summer vacation or like,
no.
You never did the spring break thing?
No.
Really?
Nope.
I didn't.
Always
God,
worked.
I wasn't even in college and I did the spring break thing.
I'd come back home. I had to go to work. Don't get me wrong. If I wanted money, I could ask mom and dad, like, hey, could you help me out, here and here? I could still do that today. We're like, hey, I need help on gas. Can you help me out? I just don't like to do it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, if I can make money, don't worry about it. I'd rather go in debt first before than ask for money. And I've done that actually a couple times.
Right. Yeah, I get that part. I just
Not putting your life on the line for $8 an hour.
Yeah, it's like, please don't come over here.
You know,
cigarette.
you understand that you're before taxes, you were making $64 a day.
Oh, yeah, making dog shit fucking money, man. You know how many times? Do you know how many times they would stop a tournament? It's over. It's near the end of the day. I'm the only one there. I got to put up like 80 something golf carts. Oh, and now it's raining and thunderstorming. And everyone else, my boss, my manager, anyone who could, well, they're gone. They're out. And it's just me there. Lock it up, Garrett. And I'm just, at this point, I'm not wearing a poncho or anything. I'm just soaking wet. I'm drenched. I put my phone somewhere so it can't go. I'm like, it just is what it is. Just accept it. Did you wash the carts off? It fucking rained. They're all washed.
The rain did it.
Oh, let me tell you this bullshit part of it too. So we kept all the golf carts.
The other part of it wasn't.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Like,
you want to talk
wasn't
about
bullshit.
No. You want to talk
Now
about
we're gonna get to the bullshit.
You want to talk about risking your life? So they had a basement where they kept all the golf carts.
Right.
And there's a little storm drain, and they got a pump that's supposed to pump out all the water.
Right.
So when if the drain doesn't get clogged up, whatever. Yeah, we had about up to my shin high of water in the golf cart in the basement.
Yeah.
Where all the golf carts stay, all getting plugged up to batteries.
Yes.
With outlets. Yeah. Oh, is some of those batteries the cables? Yeah, that rubber's been ripped off. You have some exposed wires. And I mean, there's times where I'm walking through and I'm walking on other carts to get to another one. So that way you don't make it a mess trying to get them all out. Like you have to rearrange.
The place is knee deep for water, but you don't want to make a mess.
I'm talking about a mess of like moving carts out, and you're like, fuck, now I gotta go back and move this one. Oh yeah. So like you see movies where you go into a basement, it's flooded, and you're trekking through water. I had to do that with electricity and shit all around me. I'm like, how have I not been shocked yet?
For Mad Bank. Mad
Oh
Bank
yeah,
$64
for
a day.
Mad Bank, man.
Yeah, for that
Before taxes to hit.
Yeah, $64 a day before Uncle Sam dips.
So when I was a temp at our job now, and I was a lead, and people would say, "Man, I don't know about this job." I'm like, "Really? You want to tell me that this job's hard? What? Because you got to make a box, and the tape machine does it for you. You literally press it and move. You want to tell me your job's hard?" Okay, yeah. Go ahead and tell me how your job's hard. Oh, you feel like you're at the bottom of the totem pole? You feel like a loser? Oh, Bubba, you don't know a thing.
Oh man, I don't know, man. I don't know if I have anything to say.
Yeah, that's pretty tough.
That's the saddest. That's the saddest story I've ever heard. I've never in my life felt bad for Garrett, but I don't know if I feel bad. I don't know if I feel bad because you had to do it, or I feel bad because I'm like, what are you, half a Malouk? You just didn't say no?
It was
Like,
a
I'm
job.
not doing that.
Well, it was like, okay, do I do that? Do I go work at Bush's, or do I go? I'm like, I'd rather do all that than go work at fast food. Nothing against people working fast food, but I'd rather do that than go work in fast food.
Yeah.
And you're a high school kid. Where the fuck you going to work at?
I worked at Dairy Queen.
Yeah, I'm not working at Dairy Queen. I'm not making you a fucking Blizzard.
You made a Blizzard?
No, I didn't work at. I was like, I did the.
He said, no, I didn't
Oh,
get
look,
promoted to
it
the Blizzard
doesn't.
status.
Oh, look, it doesn't move. Huh? Oh, fucking
Have
God,
you
that's
seen
cool.
the girl? Have you seen the girl that brings the Whataburger out?
What?
It's the funniest clip. I guess she worked at Dairy Queen for like a gazillion years, and so she brings the guy his soda out, and so she works at Whataburger now, and she gets to the window and goes, turns it over, and the soda falls out. She goes, "Shit, I used to work at Dairy Queen." And the guy's just like, "It's okay."
It's all right. The other night when I went on my date, we get in my truck and I go, all my gear switches are all on a knob.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I put it in reverse and I go to my light switch and I hit it down because she goes, "Why are you turning this thing?" I was like, "I was on a forklift for all day today. Sorry, I'm used to doing this for my forklift."
Yeah, I'm trying to...
She's like, "What do you do?" I said, "Everything."
Yeah. Name it.
Pretty much what they're doing. What I did back then, like I kind of do
exactly
now.
what he does now.
That's exactly what I do now. I
He
get
makes a little
abused.
bit more money now, so he's at least that's a thing, and he has insurance. So,
Yeah, I have health insurance.
Oh my god.
but he's
Yeah, I
still
did have-
he's still a Malouk that does everything.
My only benefits there was I got free golf. Anytime.
Nah, that's not bad. I don't know if I'm risking my life for golf, but that's cool.
I got
So
I got
if
free
you-
golf.
So if you hit the balls and all that shit, did you all of a sudden go fuck, I gotta go pick those up later on.
Oh no, the only time I hit those if someone else is working. So
they had somebody else.
I would tour. Oh yeah, I'm part of the problem there. I was.
How much did they make?
We had this, where I lived, we had this shitty little golf course that was right down the road.
Yeah.
Like literally at the end of our block. When you drove down we lived in a cul-de-sac. When you drove down the block, if you just drove across the street, you drive right into the parking lot.
Yeah.
And little shitty 9-hole golf course, par 3. It was this little guy. And I went with my dad one time, and me and my dad, I told you, we have two different ways of looking at things. Like, my dad gets embarrassed really easy. Like, It doesn't take much to embarrass him. And so we're out there golfing, and I hit one down in the ravine, and nothing embarrasses me. So I hit one just way off. I'm in this ravine. I look up, and I'm like, I think I can make it. So I was like, I can punch it up over.
Yeah. Lob it over.
I can lob it over. So I go, wow, well, what I didn't know.
You do a flop shot.
Yeah, what I didn't know is right over the steel, there's the wooden sign that tells you about the hole. Like, that tells you about the next hole over.
Yeah.
So my dad's sitting up there in the golf cart, and there's these guys on the green, and they're getting ready to putt, and I go, yeah, I got it! And like just knocked a piss out of this ball, and it hits the back of the wooden sign. It sounds like a fucking shotgun going off. I mean, I ducked, and I knew what was going on. It pow, and these two guys that are on the green
just dive down.
They go down. They think somebody's shooting, and my dad just just a quiet golf course. All you hear is pow. Get your ass in the cart. He's so mad, he drove straight off the cart, drove their cart to our house and threw me out. And they were like, sir, you can't take the cart. He said, I'm taking the cart. He drives down to the house and goes, get out. We'll never go golfing again. And we never have. He was so embarrassed that day.
You would think I hate golf because of my experience working there. And I don't know if Tyler, if I ever told you about how I lost my top lip.
The dog?
The dog.
Yeah, I was at Bow Lake Golf Course. Dad was taking me to go golf with him. I was 4 years old just to hang out and go to pet the dog at the porch.
Oh, yeah. That's
the kiss of death.
Yeah, you told me about that.
And I did. Dad told me, he goes, that thing was hanging on by a thin little hair skin there. It's barely hanging on.
Yeah, you told me about that, and then how you shit yourself while you're at work.
Oh yeah, that one. I was at the far. I was at a hole that's pretty much on the far end of the golf course. We had a busted pipe, so I'm digging it up, and all of a sudden you can just hear. Like, oh, that's my stomach. Oh, that's my tum-tum. So I hop in the golf cart. Well, it turns out it's the slowest fucking one we got.
Okay. I have some questions.
Like the battery's ready to die. It's just petering along. Okay. There are porta johns, and I refuse to shit in a porta john.
You'd rather shit your pants?
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
Wait. Okay.
No, I tried to make it. I thought I could make it.
Okay.
I'm going to the clubhouse. And I almost made. I go through the parking lot. I go up the steps, and by the time I got to the top of the steps, I just turn right back around. And I walk into the pro shop. There's my boss sitting on the couch. The manager, the pro shop manager, Albert. I said, Albert, I'll be right back. I got to run down to the house to mom and dad's. Because why? I said, I just shit my pants. I just real calm. I told my boss. I was like, I just shit my pants. I need to go change. I thought I could make it. I couldn't. He looks at me and goes, it's going to happen a lot more when you get older. I said, shit. So went home, changed. And my boss, Larry, this lazy piece of shit, disgusting person, he goes to dip and he just goes and just spits on his shirt. He doesn't care.
God, come on.
He told me, he goes, yeah, I shit my pants up here one day. I was sitting on this couch and I just thought it was a fart and I just went, oh. And Albert in the back goes, yeah, he sat on the couch for 5 minutes. Just to trying to determine, like.
Yeah, was it a shit?
Yep. And he got up, left. He lived on the golf course, so he just hopped in the golf cart, went to his house, came back with new pants, and goes, well, he goes, oh, yeah, I shit myself.
So, wait, you're, I get you're at Safari, and I understand that. So you're like, let's call it whole.
I was on
7 or 8.
So anyone who's ever been to the golf course and they're listening and they're watching this, I was hole number 6.
Okay, so that's what I figured. You're around hole 5 or 6, somewhere around there. That's what
hole number 6. It's kind of out in a ways.
So there's 5 holes between you and the bathroom, which means if I'm doing the math correctly, there's 5 holes from you to the bathroom.
I'm not shitting in a hole. And
Shit. Anywhere. It's nature, brother. It's going to wash away.
there are people out there driving by, Ken. They do not need to see me sitting next to a tree
With your haunches
making a
up.
grump.
They don't see to see the grizzly bear scratching his back.
They don't need to see me growing a tail. All right.
Dude, I would.
Because now this does go back to Ari's stand up on like, how do you take a shit? Like, yeah, you got to sit up next to a tree. You can't just squat.
Yeah.
If I got to squat, I got to take my pants off completely. I'm not shitting into my pants. That is horrible.
So you didn't think to just shit up across a tree or something?
No.
No, you just shit your pants.
So that wasn't my first intention to shit my pants. I really thought I could make it. Because I'm driving by, I passed by 2 Porter Johns. I'm like, fuck that. I can make it. No. I'm not that desperate. I can make it. I'm almost there. Nope.
Oh,
I've got to test the waters, man. You got to figure out where your limit's at. I found mine.
oh, okay.
I know where it's
I
at.
guess you're I know where it's at now.
Oh, yeah.
Good for you. Yeah, man. I've never shit my pants. I've done some very crude things, but I've never shit my pants. Like,
You're not living life.
well,
actually, I take that back. Saying that to you, wrong person to be saying that
I left
to.
work one time and I got like probably I was like halfway through the parking lot, and I go, uh-oh. And so you're halfway through the parking lot, so it's either go back in or try to make it home. You only got 2 choices. So I was like, chance fate. I'm going to test fate. I'm going to try to make it home. And, oh, God. So I get in the truck, and by the time I get down the road, I'm sitting, like, completely stretched out.
Yeah, just
with my
clenched.
asshole, like,
Just
playing.
clenched, like, don't break, don't.
Just, no!
You're trying to keep the dam from bursting. Yeah.
So just sweat pouring. This couldn't be more sweaty. And I pull up to the gas station, the only gas station from here to my house. I pull up to the gas station. So I'm in my truck.
Yeah.
So when I open the door, I realize I'm in a shit situation because I've got to open up.
Yeah.
I've got to open up to set your leg out. And I was like, I can't do that. So I just rotated myself.
You just kind of like a stiff cardboard,
and just slid out of the truck. And then I walked up, and you could tell I had the shit because I was walking like
you're waddling with your
duck
ass
walk.
cheek clenched. Yeah.
So I walked in, and the sweetest man. I mean, I think he owned the place. The sweetest man. He goes, hello, welcome to whatever. I go, hey, how you doing? And I'm just, oh God. And so I'm thinking in my head, if I walk in and there's 2 people in this stall, I'm gonna have to shit in the sink, like, because there's no more room. Like, this is gonna happen in 30 feet, whether I want it to or not. This is gonna happen. So I walk in and nobody's in there. I'm like, thank God, cleanest bathroom I could have possibly been in. I would have felt better if it was a shitty bathroom, but it was just so clean, so pristine. I open up the stall and I jerk the pants down and I go to sit down. Well, then you unclench when you go to sit down, and I just sprayed the whole back wall. Not one drop made it into the toilet.
Oh my God.
It got on the side walls. It got on the back
You're a
wall.
horrible person.
And I go, oh no! It shot 4 foot up the wall, dude. It was just everywhere. I was like, oh shit! And so, literally, and so I just cleaned up. It got on my shoes, so I threw my shoes away. And I cleaned up. What I want to know is the shit. Yeah, I had shit on him. I wasn't going to save him. But
That's the worst part. I would have cleaned him and saved him.
No. So I just threw my shoes away. So what I want to know is when this guy saw me walk in, clenched up, and then he sees me walk out with no shoes on, I was wondering, like, what's going on there?
Hold on.
I just cleaned up best I could. I washed my hands, and when I was walking out, the guy goes, thank you, and I go, thanks, and I just kept walking. I was like, that guy's going to be so mad at me later.
He's going to be so mad.
Because he's going to have to clean that up. Oh, man, it's terrible.
You're lucky you had a clean bathroom.
Yeah.
I had to do that with a dirty bathroom, and I just looked, I said, I'm hovering. And I had to find a way to hover over a toilet. And
That's the second time I did that, though. Because I did it again in my own house, so then I had to clean it up myself.
That's karma for you.
Yeah, and the bad thing was my ex-wife had this super hot best friend, and they were coming to have drinks, so she was going to come pick my wife up. My wife wasn't home from work yet. And so when I ran inside, well, I say ran inside, when I waddled inside, I just left the front door hanging open because I was like, fuck it, it's too much to close it. You know, like, same exact scenario, go in the bathroom, go down, just
Oh, no.
And so I'm like, oh God. And so I was like, I can't let my ex-wife see this or she'll divorce me. You know, like, nobody wants a guy.
I can't let my ex-wife see this or she'll divorce me.
I can't. Like,
At the time.
Yeah,
At the time.
I was like, I can't let her see this because if she does, she'll divorce me. Nobody wants a guy that can't hold his bowels. You know, like, so.
Oh, thanks, man.
I'm trying to clean it up, and all I hear from the front door is anybody in here? And it's the hot best friend. I go, get out! Get out! No one with hotness needs to see this. You'll never look at me the same. Yeah, I just screamed, get out. She was like, she told my wife later, he's really rude. I was like, I'm so sorry, but I was just in a moment.
I got lucky on the. Listen, I got better at holding my bowels. Thank you very much. Since you had to put a jab at me there,
Well, nobody wants
because it was what I think earlier part of this year. Yeah, I'm at work and I had to text my boss like, "Hey, I'm leaving 15 minutes early." He's like, "Why?" I said, "I'm not having an accident here, and I'm not going to be known as the guy who shit his pants at work, so I'm out. I've already got that stigma somewhere else, you know. So
the guy who shits
I don't need that here.
Yeah,
especially if we're wearing all white.
And basically we work at high school, so you don't want to be the guy.
So I told her, I was like, "Listen, I had to jump from this line bathroom to this line. I played bathroom hopscotch, and then the ultimate one was, all right, get to the locker room, take a shit, change, take a shit." And then I was sitting on the toilet, and I'm like, okay, I got it all planned out. I park on the far end of the parking lot every day. So that's why I was like, okay, I got to clock out. Make sure you clock out, go, badge out, go. Guys, you can't cut through the fucking grass. No. You can't hang a right down the side. I got to go big L all the way, make it to my truck, make it home. I make it to the truck. I'm just standing there. I can't move yet. If I move, the damn will burst. All right. Stomach kind of calms down. I said, okay. Hop in the truck. Make it to the gas station down the road. Haul right in. Hi, welcome to Stripes. Yeah. I'm good for you. Make it there. Make it to Waco High Old Football Field. So everyone got to start their day off seeing me on the side puking. Just all water. I got myself food poisoning. So everybody got to start their day at 7 a.m. to just me
seeing a grizzly bear lose his lunch on the side of the road.
Finally made it back to mom and dad's house and just stayed on the toilet all day.
I can't believe I forgot to tell you this one at work the other day. This was, oh my God, I've been waiting to tell you this. I had to go take a shit. I went in the bathroom and I sat down and I was like, dude, I was all I could do to hold it. And my favorite thing in the world, I see Boots come in and I hear the belt jingle and I'm like, yeah.
You can tell that this is an emergency.
Yeah. So this belt starts jingling and this guy, you can tell he's one of the contractor guys. I've never heard this outside of a movie ever in my life. He sits down and I'm squeezing as hard as I can because I want to murder this guy. You know,
you want to out shit him.
Day up. So I'm just holding. It's like Braveheart. I'm like, hold. And so this guy sits down. I let him just get a little bit comfortable. I've done this so many times. I'm a professional. I let him get a little bit comfortable and then I release the hounds. And it sounds like World War II. And the guy goes, Jesus, Mother of Mary. He goes, Jesus, Mother of Mary. And he pulls his pants up so fast. I've done that before, and I've had people leave, but I've never had anybody say Jesus, Mother of Mary.
Oh, my God.
I was like, I don't even know where this saying comes from. I don't even know what it means. Okay, man, we got to end this because I'm really going to throw up. My stomach hurts so bad right now. I'm going to throw up.
This has been a shitty episode.
Pun intended.
Jesus. Later.
Until next week.
Later, guys.